Welcome back, Huddlers, to another episode of the Heartland Huddle podcast, Chiefs, Lions, and NFL Talk. Guys, we talk about football so much, but oftentimes what we don't do is talk about what goes into before the game. And if you guys are any sort of football fans, you know that is the tailgate. Well, there's no better smelling stadium in the world than Arrowhead at GEH Field there in Kansas City, Missouri. However, I've got a question for you guys. Who truly does it better? Is it Kansas City with your sweet, succulent burn-ins? Or is it that Texas salt and pepper garlic? That crusty bark of the South? I don't know. Now, as a native Kansas, as you guys know, I'm a huge Patrick Mahomes and Kansas City Chiefs fans. I love the finger-licking good burn-ins. I love the sweet and savory saltiness of the pork. But I gotta tell you, beef is king down here in Dallas-Fort Worth, and where beef is king, that means you gotta have brisket. Today, I am smoking up a brisket for my family. I've got a special guest. My father's in town today, and I wanted to smoke a brisket. First cook on this new Traeger Woodridge grill. Wonderful value. If any of you looking for pellet smokers, let me know. Wonderful value with the Traeger. But let's see what we've got going on today. Yes, sir. That's the king down here in Texas. That's 17 pounds of pure rub right there, boys. Yeah, it's dripping, it's juicy. Now, what I like to call this is the wrap. This is the part to where we've got the internal temperature where we want it. All that's left to do is fire up the grill even higher. That way we can finish it and get it going. So what I'm going to do here, I'm actually going to spritz some butcher paper here, as you can see. I'm going to spritz some butcher paper. And the reason why I'm spritzing the butcher paper is just to make the paper more pliable to be able to wrap the brisket tighter and things like that. And you can use apple cider vinegar, you can use half and half, just water, whatever you want to do. I chose for just water. I didn't get to the store today. And, well, there may or not have been some beers consumed. But anyway, let's get to that wrap. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we are. Now we'll wrap it here. I've got all my handy rubs, and hey, if you haven't checked it out, that Stubbs barbecue sauce right there, that'll get you done right. That's actually what our pork spare ribs are gonna finish on here in about 5 hours. I'm cooking a rack of ribs, maybe just as a little appetizer, but that Stubbs is what finishes on. Okay, let's get the wrap here. So I've taken 2 pieces of 18-inch butcher paper. I've overlapped them a little bit, and all we want to do is spritz just a little bit more. That Texas heat is hot, dries out real quick. But on Juicy Lucy over there, the Traeger, always dripping. So, wrap here, come under it. Those of you who have played football or played paper football, it's kind of like that. So you want to come under here. And with your brisket, with any cut of meat, you always want to make sure that you're wrapping it really, really tight. That way we can let all those juices get out there. Let me spritz just a little bit more here. It's always nice to be able to work with nice pliable paper here. Okay. Now, we'll come over the top here. Now, as I'm wrapping, there's a big argument in the barbecuing community when it comes to brisket. Do you smoke your brisket fat side up, or do you smoke it meat side up? Well, I'm here to tell you, as a Texas staple, it's always fat side up. You want that nice fat cap to render down all through the meat. You can cook it on the top rack. That way that direct heat from underneath isn't hitting that meat directly and drying it out. A lot of people, competition people, they like meat side up. I personally, I'm a fat side up guy. I like for that gravity to work for me and all those juices to render down. So let's finish up the wrap here. That way we can get this baby back on the grill. We can eat in a few hours. So we got a nice tight wrap here. So that would be meat side, and then you come right there. It's like a little Christmas present in June, huh? Like a little Christmas present in June, only it's a beautiful brisket. Okay. Now what we'll do is we'll go back on the Traeger here. Once again, Traeger shout out, Woodridge series. Check them out if you haven't. They make the best pellet grills in the game. Once again, guys, like and subscribe to our podcast. This is the Heartland Huddle podcast, Chiefs, Lions, and NFL talk. So what we'll take our brisket present. We will, of course, place this back on the grill. And we will finish this at 250 degrees. We're in the stall period right now, about 165 internal. We want to bring this up to about 203 or until about probe tender. So we're going to bump the grill up to about 250 to finish her off. The ribs will be going on in a bit. Let's go here. And just like that, that's how easy Traeger makes it, with just with the knob, dial, and a twist of the button. However, that's what we're doing today. That's how we do it down here in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Once again, check out in our comment section. Make sure you comment, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. Who does it better, Kansas City or Texas when it comes to barbecue? Thank you.